Welcome into Lexington, Virginia, where this afternoon the Wofford Terriers will take their shot at winning a Southern Conference championship. The Terriers, coming off a double overtime win at home last week against Chattanooga, now hit the road to take on the VMI Keydets. Wofford entering the day with an 8-1 overall record, 6-1 in conference play, ranked number 8 in the country. They take on a VMI team that will end their season today and try to avoid going winless. VMI struggling 0-10 overall. They are 0-7 in the league. Last year in Spartanburg, in a must-win game, Wofford shut out the Keydets 17-0, but it was 3-0 with 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Can the Terriers do it today and get a ring? We're about to find out. Let's take a look at the highlights.
A lot of things to play for today. A lot of things. You know, we've talked about the championship, we've talked about the trophy, we've talked about the rings, we've talked about a lot of things. The most important thing about today is this. All of those things are really cool, but the thing that we really need to fight for today is not the trophy, not the ring, but for the guy next to you. We've got a group of guys that have been here for 4 years, some 5, and their opportunity to do what we have the opportunity to do today was not there for them. Fight for your brother. Believe in the brotherhood. Even when times get tough, stand tall and fight again. If you get knocked down, don't stay down. Don't lay down. Stand up and fight. This game, I promise you, will not be easy. That crew over there, their mentality is going to be, prove it to me that you can beat me. That's what it is. And the only way that you can prove it, it won't be by what you say to them. It will be physically what you do to them. By blocking them, by tackling, by running by them and catching passes over them.
A true freshman from North Wales, Pennsylvania, out of the gun, pressure coming, and he'll be dropped. Brandon Curtis with the sack for Wofford, and it will be 4th down. Actually, I called it a sack. He actually ran for 1 yard, so Brandon Curtis with the tackle. But nonetheless, Terriers doing a good job, Henson, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. 2nd down, we'll call it a long 8 for the Keydets. Udinski in the pocket, flushed out, and now sacked. Miles Brown will spin him to the ground at the 28-yard line. And it will be 3rd down and 17. Big Miles Brown out of Cheverly, Maryland, suburban D.C., got in there and made the play at 320 pounds. He's a junior, and boy, has he had a fine year. That is his 3rd sack. Goodson out of the gun, 2 backs, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. No tight ends here. VMI will bring 5. Goodson, time in the pocket, throws down the middle, and it is caught. 1st down reception, R.J. Taylor at the VMI 30-yard line. He made kind of a falling down catch on a ball thrown a little bit behind him. Give credit to the strong safety, A.J. Smith, for the tackle, but that was a case of R.J. adjusting on a throw and making a nice play to bring it in. Stoddard, your fullback, on 2nd down and goal from the 3. VMI really stacking the line. Option pitch right from Goodson away to Morgan. He is hit at the 1-yard line, but he spins and gets in as the ball touches the pylon. Blake Morgan was in space, one-on-one with a DB, and he takes Greg Sanders into the end zone. Touchdown, Wofford.
What athleticism from Blake Morgan. Reaches across, and the ball hits the pylon. So that's a touchdown, and nice start for Wofford. 2 3-and-outs. And then a great drive.
Bill Hogan out to do the punting for VMI, a redshirt junior, and they're running a fake, a handoff to Dermott. He's going to throw it deep, and it's incomplete, and Wofford's going to take over on downs. One of the outside men for VMI, Michael Williams, released and went downfield at the near sideline, but the pass overthrown by Dermott from the 4.5. Third and a long 2 from the 4.5. 2 tight ends. Handoff right up the middle. McAfee breaks an arm tackle, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown Terriers. Lennox McAfee is in.
He kind of deserved that one, didn't he, after the run he had to get him down there.
Keydets 2nd and 8 from their 24. 3 right, 1 left. And it's a backwards pass. And looking to throw it deep is Brown, and it is intercepted. Picked off by a Terrier at the 43-yard line. They wanted to run the double pass. The ball was thrown by the fullback, Joey Brown, and it is picked off. Devin Watson's got another.
Played it perfectly. Again, we told you they're going to pull out every play in the playbook, and there was another one, and Devin Watson didn't bite. Perfect position and just played it perfectly.
A backwards pass to Brown. He lofted it down the far sideline, and Watson jumped in front of the intended target. 3 down linemen, 4 on the line of scrimmage, with Jairo Wilson creeping up. Now the linebacker will drop into pass coverage. Udinski trying to step out of trouble. He is hit. He fumbles the ball. It is loose. Who's got it?
Daryl Vining does.
Daryl Vining has come up with the football. Wofford will take over at the VMI 33-yard line. Colton Clemens was one of those who put pressure on the quarterback, and Udinski coughs it up in his Terrier football.
I think Udinski knocked it out of his own hand with his leg as he was kind of carrying it around low like a loaf of bread, and his knee came up and just kind of popped it out of there. And Daryl Vining looked like he was going to go for a scoop and a score. Couldn't quite secure it, but it finally was able to fall on it.
Terriers now 3rd and 13 from the Keydet 24.5. They go out of the wing bone. Play action again for Goodson. Throws underneath. Gauger has it. Tight end takes it to the 10 near sideline. He is chucked out of bounds at the 7. That's a first down reception. 1st and goal, Wofford. Goodson again will take a shotgun snap with a wing to his left and 2 running backs. And it's Stoddard slanting left. Bounces off a man at the 1. Touchdown. Andre Stoddard is in. 2-yard touchdown run.
Standing up. Nice job by the offensive line. A lot of push.
1 receiver, Lara to the left. That's the short side. Udinski again with a back staying into block. Throws toward the end zone far side. Caught by Thornton. Touchdown VMI. 3rd and 10 from the 37 in the Wofford end of the field. Goodson again will take the shotgun snap. Gauger in motion right. He is the slot right receiver. Goodson moves to his right. He's going to throw, and Gauger's wide open down the middle. Has it at the 35 to the 30. Chandler to the 20. Stiff arms a tackler to the 10. Chandler Gauger all the way down to the 1-yard line where he goes out of bounds. It is 1st and goal. A huge catch by the tight end. He is run out of bounds by the combination of Sanders and Tucker. Talk about running after the catch.
Yeah, just the stiff arm stayed with him the whole time. Unbelievable job that time by Chandler Gauger.
According to my book, that play goes for 62 yards, and the last 30 came with him running with the ball.
And for his efforts, he's going to get to block now.
1st and goal at the 1. Terriers go with 2 tight ends, wing bone. Up under center, Goodson in motion right pace. Handoff to the fullback, and that is a touchdown. Andre Stoddard again.
That was better.
And the Terriers now back to a 3-touchdown lead at 27-7, pending the extra point kick. Stoddard, the lone back, shaded to his left. And Andre will get the handoff, and he's got a hole slanting left, 30, 35, 40. Andre all the way out to the 45-yard line where he is wrestled down in the secondary by the free safety, Greg Sanders. A big run for Andre as he picks up 45. And this is about the time of game where Andre starts to really pick up his yards.
He hit that hole quickly. Just a guy who's, you're right, he grinds on you. He's powerful. He gets better, gets stronger as the game goes.
2nd and 12 from the 43. I hope you're not out of batteries. Newman rolling right. Plants. He's going to throw deep, and it is caught by Jason Hill. Has it at the 25. Takes a tackler with him to the 20. VMI trying to strip the ball at the 20-yard line, but they blow the whistle for forward progress. He is tackled by Sanders, but a big hitter there to Jason Hill. All the way down to the 20-yard line. That play goes for 27 yards, and it is 1st and 10 Terriers. We may have lost Henson. He may have to get some new batteries. We've got more here in the booth. Carter, a right-footed kicker. Snap right there. Kick on the way, hand over end, plenty of distance, and he got it. Luke Carter adds to the lead as he converts on a field goal try. 3 come to the right. 3rd and 8 at the 27. Linebackers creeping up. Here comes a blitz. Pass thrown quickly and caught. However, it's out of the hands of the receiver, and JoJo Tillery has it for Wofford. Dances ahead to the 30, slanting right with blockers to the 40. Tillery to the 50, far sideline 40. He's to the 30, cuts it inside to the 20, to the 10, all the way down to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, Wofford. The pass was caught by Isaiah Parker. The ball popped out of his hands in midair, and JoJo Tillery with an athletic return all the way down to the 6.
Now I see why we put him in at wide receiver.
Yeah.
Holy cow, he's got some moves in the open field.
JoJo made about 3 guys miss, and most of them ended up grasping at air. He can stop on a dime, and I thought he was going to go all the way, but Rohan Martin, a wide receiver, grabbed him by the thighs and dragged him down at the 6-yard line. What a return. We'll get the official yardage in a moment. Joe Newman, your quarterback, out of the gun. 1st and goal, Wofford at the 6. And Newman fakes the dive, plants, slants left, and he's in. What a run by Newman. Touchdown Terriers.
Who did that look like?
That looked like...
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You can say who it looked like.
Number 1.
Yeah, like Sean Graves.
Yeah, I'm not going to say number 1. His number's retired. Joe Newman had everybody flowing right, stopped, planted, went back to his left, and nearly walked into the end zone. That's how elusive he was on that run. Wow.
Two huge plays back to back.
Oh, my goodness. From their 31, we're at 1:06 to play in the 3rd. Udinski will throw over the middle. That is caught at the 36.
Fumble.
And it's fumbled. And then the guy who picked it up off the ground for Wofford fumbles it, but he covers it, and it's Wofford football.
Daryl Vining.
Daryl Vining with his 2nd fumble recovery of the day, or are they saying the play was over? VMI's offense is staying on the field. What did I miss? Or maybe an incomplete pass.
It must
maybe.
Be saying.
The ball was caught by Thornton. He was then sandwiched by a couple of Terriers, and the ball popped out. We're watching a replay here in the booth. I don't know how you say that isn't a fumble after the catch.
Ross Demmels just said, I don't know how you can't call him down, Mark Hauser. There you go.
Wofford ball.
How about that, Ross Demmel giving you a shout out during a game?
Did he?
Yeah, it's what he just said. He said, I don't think he was down, Mark Hauser.
This is candy for these guys.
Yeah, this is great stuff. And the entire team is up on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the VMI 24.5. Out of the gun, Mosley fakes the give to Suggs.
Oh.
Pitch far corner down the sideline. Jamison Chapman 20, 15, 10. He'll be bumped out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. Jamison Chapman out of Dillon, South Carolina, takes it down to the 4, a 20-yard run. He is kept out of the end zone by the corner, Rick Trotman. Mosley out of the gun. Again, 2 backs with him. And he will give it away, handoff up the middle. That is a touchdown run for Austin Mcpherson. Touchdown Terriers. So Austin Mcpherson gets into the mix. He hasn't played in a while.
It's been weeks since we've seen him.
Yeah. A most difficult season. They're about to perhaps run their last offensive play if they don't convert here. 4th and 8 at the Wofford 36. 21 seconds to go. The Terriers have this well in hand, leading 45-14.
Dane Romero is hiding behind me.
Oh, that's not good. Terriers rush 3. Udinski will throw. It is caught at the 30 by Thornton. He is going to be dropped short of the 1st down marker. Wofford will take a knee, and this thing will end. Terrier football on the completion of Thornton. He's a yard or 2 short of the stick. And the Wofford Terriers celebrating, jumping up and down, pouring cold water on people as Wofford is about to win their 5th all-time SoCon title and their 1st since 2012. And now this cool, they just get the strength guy.
Yeah,
they got Fabio.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 seconds to go.
I'm honest with you. I'm trying to get Coach Ayers and walk out with him, but I got no interest.
Yeah, you got to watch your shoulder. Terriers are going to take a knee, and they do. And the Wofford Terriers, folks, are the 2000 17 Southern Conference champions. Congratulations, boys. You earned this one.
Great. It sets the stage for opportunity to have a week off, to have one of those deals to where may have a home game, and I'm sure the SoCon's going to give us a trophy, and Wofford's going to give you a ring. All I want you to do is this. Whoop, there it is! 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 I don't know about you, but that whoop about got my whip. Fellas, great job. Do me a favor. It's a long bus ride back. I know that everybody likes to talk, chat, do Instagram, Facebook, and whatever that Snap stuff is. Yeah. But we got to get showered. We got to get dressed. We got to get on that bus. We got to head to Mcpherson.
You came back for the 5th year, so what does this mean to you?
We stayed true to the process, believe what the coaches told us, and we stood together as a 5th year group. We sacrificed one more semester to come back and have this moment right now. You know what I'm saying? It took hard work and dedication. We came after the last season for interim, month of spring ball. Then we had the whole summer, we as a team came together and said, hey, if you want to have a chance, it's coming together and making a run for it. It started from interim, carry over through the summer, through camp, and up to this moment now. And all the sacrifice paid off. We had patience. This is what key.
I know Coach Ayers said this game scared him to death. At what point did it dawn on you on the bench that, hey, this is really happening? We're going to get this thing.
We kept getting 3 and outs as a defense, and the offense kept putting up points. The key to success as a team is defense, come together, get off the field as fast as possible, offense, put up points, and hold the ball as long as possible, and that formula worked out today.
What does winning a championship mean to you?
It means everything, because we had these dreams coming in as freshmen. Then most of us redshirted, what gave us the opportunity to come back. It's 5th years, so each and every year, the same goal, fell short, and we finally crossed the finish line. It means everything. I feel like a kid again, like Christmas time, almost.
Now, one more game before the playoffs start. You go down and play South Carolina. You grew up in the state. You grew up in Chester. What does it mean to play the Gamecocks, and what are you looking forward to about that game?
Just us living up to the expectation of, hey, they may be a bigger school, but we can still give them a shot. Like, we don't know what the outcome of this game, but we know if we stay together close as a team and treat this game like we treated the last 9 games, then hey, we might have a shot to do this thing. I'm not going to count us out and say they're just going to just steamroll us, but I have faith that if we stay true to the course and stay true to what got us to this point of winning the division championship, then who knows what's going to happen when we go out here and play a game outside of conference. So just having faith for the most part.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Well, you came back for your 5th year too. What does it mean?
It means everything. Talking to the guys that graduated, we do it for them. They didn't get this opportunity, and we owe it to everybody on this team and the people that gave us a shot. I owe it to Coach Ayers giving us a 5th year, that redshirt year. It's beneficial. It paid off. It took a while. There were some ups and downs, and it paid off.
What's it like early on, a couple of 3 and outs? When did you start finding your rhythm?
Once we figured out what they were trying to do, it really just came Coach Lane called some great plays. We're just, handing the ball inside, just see what we could get. We'll always take 3 and 4. Always. That's our motto. Is we can get 3 and 4, we're going to be good. And, and once we start getting the big chunks, and that's when we start putting more points on the board. And those chunk plays are what help you.
When did it dawn on you, hey, we're going to win a championship today?
I think it was after Lennox's touchdown in the second quarter. He looked at me and we laughed and we're like, we're about to get it. We're about to get it. And that's exactly what happened.
One more to go before the playoffs. South Carolina, your thoughts on playing one of the big boys and an in-state team on top of that?
Great competition, great team. All you can ask for is a chance, and that's what we got. And we're going to go out there and compete, and we're going to play as hard as we can, and we'll see how it goes out.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You smile a lot, but you're really smiling today. What does this mean to you?
It means everything. We've been here, me and a couple other guys, been here for 5 long years. So, for it to all culminate with the championship, it's a beautiful thing. And I'm happy for everybody, all the coaches, all the fans, all the staff, everybody that took a part in this championship. I commend everybody, but the journey isn't over yet. We still got one more trip to make.
You're one of the guys that came back for the 5th year. How tight is this group of 5th-year guys?
Oh, we're all like brothers. We do anything for each other. It's a great thing having the guys that came back. Having them on the field again. It means the world to, especially all these young guys. Having leadership like that. And it was a championship. That's all I can say. Yes, sir.
Was it kind of nice to play one where it wasn't in doubt on the last possession?
Absolutely. But when the younger guys got in, it's kind of scary seeing them, kind of mess up a little bit. But time will get everything fixed. So we're not really worried about them.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How'd that Gatorade bath feel?
A little nippy. There was plenty of ice in it, and it was, quite frankly, when it first hit, I nothing really shocking, and then all of a sudden it started dripping down my back, and that's when it got a little frosty. But it was great to see our kids excited. Tremendous win, conference championship, and just very blessed to, have had this year, this crew of guys, and this game will be over tonight. And tomorrow when we start work, we're getting ready for South Carolina. Not a whole lot of time to enjoy it, but we're excited about being Southern Conference champs and excited about having an opportunity to, get into the playoffs and see what we can do.
It's interesting. This is your 5th, and when we interviewed you earlier in the week, you said the first one you lose your mind, your second one not so much. Yeah. But does this one have any special meaning for you?
Yeah, it does. The thing that I tried to emphasize to our kids is these opportunities don't come every day. And I told the guys at halftime, I said, the last time that we won a championship was in 2012. It's been 5 years. And you need to understand that when you have an opportunity to be a champion, you just can't let it get away from you because a lack of detail or a lack of effort or whatever. And our kids matured over the season. They came here and they were focused. Bus ride over from the hotel, it was dead silence. And so they were ready to play. Our coaches did a great job of preparation, getting them ready to play. And we went out, and it was one of those games where we made some plays, got up, and all that being said, we knew that they were going to scrap. We knew they were going to battle us, and there was no sense of relief at any time during the game for me. I knew that we were up by several scores, but at the same time, I wanted to make sure that the guys understood that there was still a sense of urgency.
Your fifth-year guys can't stop smiling. And not every player at Wofford comes back for a fifth year.
Great men. Great men. Love them. And when you come back for a fifth year, you got to really love ball. And a lot of our guys, at the end of their fourth year, they're going to med school, going to law school, going out into the job market with good paying jobs. And the guys that stay around, they stay around because they really cherish, I think, the camaraderie. They cherish the grind. And the guys that we have, quality guys, and I'm glad that they were on this ride with us. We've had some ups and downs, some bumps and bruises with those guys, and some of them couldn't play, some of them can play, some of them couldn't play again, and so it was tough for especially Rue, being he comes back, he had dedicated himself to this season, and he was unfortunate enough to get injured in preseason, and we thought, quite frankly, he was going to be lost for the season, but because of some outstanding care from Dr. Kana, it afforded him an opportunity to get back, and that he loves competing.
So the Wofford Terriers knew entering this Saturday here in Lexington that a win would give them a Southern Conference championship and the automatic bid to the FCS National Playoffs, and the Terriers get it done. 7-1 in league play as they beat the VMI Keydets 45-14. One more regular season game to go. It's against an FBS opponent, and an opponent just about everybody knows about, the South Carolina Gamecocks. That'll happen 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon at Williams-Brice Stadium. We'll have the broadcast for you at WoffordTerriers.com/radio, beginning with the pregame at 3:30. Then the following day, Sunday, the Terriers will find out their seeding for the national playoffs. The Terriers, for the 5th time, are conference champions. I'm Mark Hauser. Thanks for watching Terrier Vision.